Up, Tech Nerds, Lottie here again. This is going to be a bit of a rush one. It's the end of the week and I need to have something out before the World of Tanks Tankmas live stream. So if you're joining us from that, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a very different kind of video, but still, we're just going to do a quick little run through of the workshop and everything that we've been up to, and we're going to talk about this. Not the chair, but what it's sitting on. All right, let's get into it. Bam. We are so inundated with work at the moment. I wanted to have a proper video to go over the Sentinel tank. This is an AC3 Sentinel. If you want to hear more about this, one, either watch the Tankmas live stream on the World of Tanks Twitch channel, or if you've joined us from that, we've already given you the quick little update on it. But I will be doing another video on this specifically next week. We've just been so busy with that, and we had to do a whole digger fix the opera today. So we're a week away from Christmas. It is pedal to the metal with just how much work we've got going on. But yes, we have now officially made that's the Centurion. We've officially made the Sentinel public, even though it's technically been public for a while because, you know, stuff happens. But regardless, we can now openly talk about the Sentinel and what we plan on doing with it and the Centurion. So I'm just gonna walk my way around here. So you can get a nice groovy look, because I don't think we covered so much of the front end of it. So this is a genuine AC3 Thunderbolt. Original castings, original turret, original final drive unit and gearbox. It's all original. I can even stick my head in there. Just turn the light on. Ugh, get out of the way, spiders. Ugh, there we go. So yeah, it's got all the original stuff. And it's got one of the 3 Cadillacs that it should have in there. So this baby can run once we fiddle around with it a little bit more. Obviously we need to do some more work to it and everything, but this vehicle and the Centurion ARV, you're just gonna have to ignore the mess. This is what happens when Christmas comes around and everyone wants you to do everything at the exact same time. We are going to be restoring both of these wonderful vehicles, but we need your help. Let's see if I got the right light. We need your help. We are partnering up with Legacy Far North Queensland to fundraise for this and this. They're going to play a large part in Legacy's future fundraising events and events throughout Far North Queensland and the Greater Queensland region, but that's for another time. We do not have the charity lines straight at the moment, so if you are joining here to figure out where to donate the money, worry not. Don't throw your money anywhere just yet. We will establish the correct lines. We were supposed to have this, all the lines for the charity set up already. Unfortunately, due to factors outside of our control, namely with the whole legacy side of things, we have not facilitated that yet. But that's also why we really wanted to try and keep this under wraps, because we want to give it, you know, a proper sort of big send-off. Regardless, that might not be doable at the moment, so we're just going to talk about it anyway. Yeah, I hope that is enough information. Anyway, yeah, what we've been up to. We've got this Morgan, which we really haven't been talking about at all. In fact, this is probably the first time you've seen it. Yes, we occasionally do the occasional classic car restoration. The gearbox in that completely pooped itself. Specifically, the gear selector just shattered. So we've actually just put that back together, and we just need a water pump. There's Peter. Hi, Peter. Wave. Hi, Peter. So we've just put all that back together, but the water pumps are also cactus, so we are waiting for water pumps to arrive, which it should have actually been today. And then that's going to go. The Jeep, as you can see, we literally just got parts not 5 minutes before I started recording. So the fuel gauge and temp sensor. There we go. We've got that for the Jeep. We are going to need some parts for the AC. Let me see if I can go fisheye. There we go. Fisheye lens. Groovy. We're going to need a mantlet, obviously, for the lovely lady. That is going to be quite an extravagant cost, I do believe, just based on what we've sort of been quoted by other sort of things in the casting realm. Fortunately, we do actually have another AC3 Thunderbolt in the country. Actually, there's only one other. This is one of two, and this one shouldn't exist, but it does, which again, I'll cover that in another video. But we do have one that we can copy the mantlet from, even if we're going to make a couple of little modifications, because our intention for this is to actually have two 25-pounders in it, which again is going to be a story for another time. The Centurion, back up to here, Centurion, that's actually got most of the stuff already inside of it, which is fantastic. So it's got the Meteor V12 in the back, it's got the donkey engine just behind there. Is that right? Yeah, donkey engine's behind there. That's the exhaust for it, just poking out the side, kind of. It's actually on top of there, beside a little box. And then there's a straight 8 inside that powers the winch. For the most part, it's actually in pretty good condition, except someone over-tensioned the track, but that's whatever. So yeah, that is going to need some work. We're actually going to try and pull the top off it to see what work actually needs doing on the inside. I have not seen a picture of one of these with the whole top removed, so we're actually going to have fun doing that. I know those front bolts, for those who don't know, it's actually literally just bolted on, but you need to crawl over all the fantastic stuff inside of it, and there's a lot of spiders in there too, so I think I'm going to liberate the tank from the bugs, as it were, or rather arachnids. But we're not done just yet. We've still got a couple of other little things. Peter has been, there we go, so you can see more of it, all the lights and everything. New gauge just arrived. Woohoo! Very happy about that, because the other one was broken. We're just trying to bang through this. We stripped apart we bought that lawnmower for $10 because we needed the muffler on the back of it to help out our next door neighbors. They needed some work. We do some work for everyone around here. But yes, carrier project. We're going to fisheye lens again. Looking really good. The engine is almost in. It's actually more difficult than you might imagine. I am going to sit down with Peter and we're going to do a video based on everything that he's been doing here. Radiator goes in there, but he's got all the steering linkages looking pretty good. So yeah, that's another project, but that's probably going to be early next year. The Acco truck, that's going to have to be another early next year project. And then we have, for those who haven't seen it before, light goes on. We have another let's zoom in. We've got another Merlin Meteor engine tucked away, hiding, because we need to do a full resto on the engine. Not so much colors and making it pretty, because it's already a very pretty engine. We just need to fix all the seals, and we're getting rid of all of that, which is why it's sitting out here. Okay, there you have it. A quick little update, because we are almost late for drinkies. It's Friday afternoon, so like all good Australians, we go out to the pub and meet up with some friends, a lot of our friends from the Australian Armour and Artillery Museum. So I think that's it for this randomly quick little video. I hope you enjoyed it, this rather sort of like fast-paced banging through it. Yeah, okay, well, again, if you like all of this stuff, hit the like and subscribe, leave a nice little comment. It really does help. If you want to hear more of my lovely voice, if you think it's lovely, if not, whatever, go and check out Turret Monsters, the Turret Monster podcast, or Turret Monsters podcast. I will put the link tree down below. You can go to our Facebook page, or you can go straight to Spotify or Apple Podcasts, I believe, and just type in Tara Monsters podcast, and you'll see us. Yep, and if you want to donate some money to help out with Legacy and these wonderful vehicles, don't do it just yet. We will give you the correct links once they have been established, because we have to go through the whole charity process, because we want this all above board, because we are not stingy. Okay, I think that is everything. See you on the next one. Bye.